Rocksteady crew to represent on the dancing tip. Please, can y'all introduce yourselves?
Yo, Tony Touch, Rocksteady DJ, East Coast.
DJ Scribbles, Rocksteady DJ, East Coast.
Me, Shaolin Monk, Rocksteady B-Boy, Connecticut.
The Flowmaster, Washington, D.C., Rocksteady crew.
Legendary Burn One, representing New York.
The original Frosty Freeze, the original member of the Rocksteady crew.
Massami from the Rocksteady crew.
Mr.Wiggles, Rocksteady Peace, Ken Swift and Z Boogie couldn't be here. Crazy Legs, Rocksteady crew. What's up, Pee Wee? Forgot to call you.
Happy Wee.
MCQ Unique, Rocksteady crew.
Peace, Honey Rockwell, Rocksteady crew from the Bronx, East Coast, true. Baby Rockwell right here.
As you can tell, Rocksteady has got 50,000 members from all over the place. How did this happen? How did y'all come together like that?
Well, first of all, two brothers by the name of Jimmy D and JoJo started Rocksteady crew in 1977. They used to do a dance called the Rock Dance, and they just wanted to start a crew. And they were like, yeah, well, let's call it the Rock Dance crew. And then Jimmy D was like, nah, let's call it Rocksteady. So the name just kept going because they just kept rocking steady throughout the days. They never gave up on the dance. And then after a while, it was passed on to myself as the leader of they passed the whole thing on to me in 1981 because they saw that we had started performing in the downtown scene, like in the Grill, Danceteria, Roxy's, and things like that. And they wanted me to keep on because we had like 500 members deep just in New York alone.
Right.
Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, Bronx, and Manhattan. And from there, we started doing shows, and that's where we met Bambaataa. We met Bambaataa in a club called the Ritz. And there was a punk rock group performing, and Bambaataa was opening up for them, and so were we. So I met Bam on stage. Actually, it was me and Frosty. We met Bam on stage, and we was like, oh, that's Bam. Oh, always wanted to be a Zulu King, right, Frost? Word. Yo, Bam, can we be Zulu Kings? Because Zulu Kings was like the best B-boy.
Yeah.
Zulu started off as a B-boy crew. So, you know, as soon as he put us down, that meant he had to take everyone else. So that meant the whole crew got down in '81.
But how did you get Bambaataa to put all of y'all down?
I guess, we have flavor, that's all, you know?
Everybody knows it. Okay, but for the ladies, though, was it like, what did it take for you to get down?
Don't take it too far with her. She don't speak too much English.
Great.
She can speak enough. I know, Tommy. Go ahead, girl. How did you get down with them?
So I got audition from my friends and told, introduce them.
Oh, you got a word.
Yeah.
One audition, that's all you had. And y'all were impressed.
Yeah, it was my wife's ride. We took Massami to a club. What anniversary was that? It was a Zulu anniversary.
3 years ago.
3 years ago, we took her to a Zulu anniversary, and she represented, and so put her down.
Okay, let's back up for a second. You said you took 2 years before you got into Rocksteady and that you had to battle. So every last person here had to battle somebody to get into the crew?
Yeah, actually.
I met Frosty through battling when I first met him. He thought he was all that.
Yeah, so on, and then I introduced him to Ken Swift and other members of the Rocksteady crew out in Queens, and our styles were similar together, so we linked together, and, you know, that's
all night.
Y'all travel with Cardboy?
Oh, my God. Yeah, we travel with luggage.
Okay. Oh. Now, you also said that they gave you a chapter. What qualified you to get a chapter?
Well, see, the dance was fading out in '79, and at that point, we were a dying breed. Okay, when I got down with the last of, like, the original B-boys. So I got in on the tail end of it. So, I mean, B-boys started, like, damn, you gotta ask, like, men or one of them over here, old brothers. But I would say, like, in the early '70s, and I had to get myself up to par, because I was a scrub. And finally, I made up a move called the backspin. You know, actually, there was an original backspin out, but I advanced the backspin to my own style, and it gained a lot of speed on it. And I used that move on Jimmy D when I was battling him, and they were impressed with what my cousin and I had already done with the dance as far as advancing it. And it just got to a point where we started traveling around the city looking for B-boys, because it was dying. that element of hip-hop culture was definitely dying. And we were just out to like keep the dance alive, because we were just getting into it. The retirement age for b-boy back then was like 17. And I was like a certain age, but I ain't gonna get into all of that.
I put it to you like this. The only way we're going to preserve any style is by being yourself. Because if you don't be yourself and you let the industry, you know, put something into your head, you know, you're never going to accomplish anything because you're being manufactured now. You know, manufacture yourself, be yourself.
Right, right.
And there's a lot of people, they get on these groups, they get, you know, work as far as dancing for other people, and they don't represent the real elements of hip-hop. They take little dips and dabs and things, they put it together, and they get the recognition from somebody else.
Now, as a female, do you feel like there's pressure, you know, representing as on the female tip with the Rocksteady?
Definitely. All the time, like every time I go out, I feel like I have to try to, you know, prove myself. But it's all fun and
That's keeping it real.